Folks, our call has finally been answered. After we begged, after we pleaded, after we told them we needed, ESPN has finally agreed to give us the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls Last Dance documentary ahead of schedule before the June release day. What is going on, y'all? FaizSportsTalk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe, turn on my post notifications, and follow me on my social media. Links down below and on the screen for that. Here to talk about this announcement, which just came out today, talking about ESPN agreeing to release the documentary. So let's talk about it. So in case you didn't know, ESPN was going to release this documentary called The Last Dance, which was documenting the Chicago Bulls, obviously in the late 1990s and their championship run. And this is a 10-part series, okay? And it was supposed to be released in June, okay? And obviously now we know with this pandemic going on and no sports being there, it's now a better time than ever before to give us this documentary now. And people tweeted about it. A bunch of NBA players did. A bunch of celebrities did. And ESPN finally listened. At first, they had pushed back and said they weren't done with it, okay? I call BS on that. And now we know that that wasn't the case. And they are set to release the documentary on April 19th, okay? So mark your calendars. I certainly will. I'm going to watch every single episode. It's a 10-part series. So again, looking forward to it. And here's why this documentary is so special, okay? Especially for people like me. I'm 27 years old. I didn't really get to catch the Bulls run at a time where I could fully remember it. Okay, I was a very young kid. And so for me, being a Chicago Bulls fan, obviously that hurts a lot to not be able to see the greatest player of all time and the greatest team of all time in their heyday, in their prime. And so this is an opportunity to be able to revisit that, to have that nostalgia. And so there's folks out there, some of you guys, that probably were able to enjoy it, watch it, and see it all happen in front of your very eyes. And so that gift is now being given to the rest of us who get to go inside and have an inside access pass to it. Now, look, there's YouTube videos. You can find stuff on it, certainly. But this looks like it is never before seen footage. And trust you me, I have definitely seen plenty of MJ footage, plenty of Bulls, late 90s footage, early 90s, etc. But this looks like these are never before seen interviews, stories. I mean, it's crazy. Go watch the trailer. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So that is why I'm so hyped for it, because we're talking about, again, the greatest dynasty, in my opinion, of all time in the Chicago Bulls. And we're talking about the greatest athlete of all time in Michael Jordan. And so to me, again, this is perfect. We need it right now with no sports on, so I can't wait for it. And like I just mentioned, why we need it so bad. So I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what they have in there, folks. But here's the thing, just real quickly, I want to talk about this Bulls team in the 90s, okay? They were a rock star team, okay? Again, we know this. With the Chicago Bulls, any game with the Bulls that included the Bulls was an absolute rock star performance. Obviously, you have the GOAT in MJ. You've got the best sidekick in history, one of the best defenders in NBA history, the quintessential inventor of the point forward, really, if you will. I mean, that position came from Scottie Pippen. Then you have arguably the greatest rebounder in NBA history in Dennis Rodman. Go look up his rebounding numbers if you don't believe me. You have arguably the greatest coach in NBA history in Phil Jackson. One of the best international players in Tony Kukoc. You have one of the best shooters in Steve Kerr. Literally, that team was iconic. Iconic, folks. And so, to me, this is going to give us a glimpse, and hopefully more than a glimpse, of that team, and especially for those of us that weren't able to watch it live. It's still not going to be the same as watching it live, because obviously that's a different experience in itself, but man, I am really looking forward to it. So let me know if you guys are. What are you most excited about? about this documentary, and are you going to watch it, all of it. So it's going to come out April 19th. I think those are going to be the first 2 episodes, and then every Sunday after, they're releasing 2 more episodes up until, I believe, May 17th, somewhere around there, and releasing the final 10. So there you have, folks. Let me know if you guys are watching it, and what are you looking forward to. Leave a comment down below if you agree with me or disagree. As always, thanks for watching.